Good morning, students.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, my dear.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning. Good morning, Akshay.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning. Syed Amreen. And someone is keeping a Sankalp tree. I can't visual. Syed Amreen, please turn on your video and turn off your mute audio. Sujan, please sit properly. Sujan, sit properly. Please keep your phones get muted and turn off the video. Please on the video but turn off the audio, children. If you want to reply for my questions or if you have any doubts, you can post it in the chat. You can post it the questions for me, but please keep your phones get muted and turn on your video so that I can have a look at you, children. Please turn on your video.
Good morning, ma'am.
Very good morning, Neeraj, Ritish. Okay, wow, Sai Swaroop. I hope you just woke up, my darling Haddu. With a great cute smile on his face. Good morning, Ritesh. Good morning. Please turn on your videos. Turn on your videos. I love to watch my children lively. So that I want to see you children. Please turn on your videos and you can mute your mobiles. Okay. Let's begin the class. Let's begin the class, children. Yesterday, we just came to know about how the plant will prepare food. We just saw PPT also. With the help of 4 elements, the plant will prepare its food. Those elements are water, sunlight, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll. These are the 4 elements. This is a repetition of yesterday's class, children. Please do listen carefully once again. As this is a repetition of yesterday's class, with the help of 4 elements, plants prepare its food. Sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll. With the help of these 4 elements, plants prepare its food. The prepared food is called as simple sugars. It is in the form of simple sugars, and it is also called as glucose or starch. These are the 3 names for the prepared food. So let's discuss about the next topic. This we have completed in the yesterday's class, and let's go for the next topic, independence among plants and animals. Syed Amreen is facing some kind of difficulty to listen the class. I think so, and I don't know why. There's a lot of disturbance. Neeraj, are you taking your book? Have you taken your book? Where is your notebooks, children? I'd like to see your books in front of you. I'd like to see the books in front of you. Okay, interdependence. Here, depending, interdepending. Inter means the mutual communication, the mutual gap. The mutual communication is called interlinking, interdependence among plants and animals. Here today's topic is interdependence among plants and animals. Plants and animals are depend upon each other for their survival. Survival is a word which means living. For the life of plant and animal, they are interdependent. Interdependent means plants depend on animals. In the same way, animals depend on plants. We see how they are depending on each other. Let's go to the topic and let's see how they depend on each other. You may ask the question that, madam, if the animals will definitely depend on plants because they'll eat the grass, they'll eat the leaves, they'll eat the fruits, vegetables coming from plants. But how only plants will prepare, then why needful to depend? Everyone will have the same question. I know, my little cuties. We know animals will depend on plants for food. But why, madam, plants will leaves our kitchens, we told. They prepare the food in form of starch or glucose with help of 4 elements: sunlight, water, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll. Then what is the need for a plant to depend on animals, madam? Okay, let's see. Let's all together see why they are interdependent. Coming to the point, food. Humans and other animals eat plants and their parts as well as other animals. Plants are the main products of food. The energy stored in the form of starch in plants is transferred to animal when they eat plants. Animals use this energy to work and grow and store a part of this energy in their bodies. When some other animals, meat eaters, eat their animals, the energy again passes into body of the meat eaters in the form of food. These forms a kind of chain where energy flows from the sun to plants and then to animals in the form of food. Such a chain is called food chain. Just have a look, children. Here, the plant. Look at the diagram. Look at the picture given here carefully. If a plant receives the energy from sun and it grows up, then the plant will be eaten by a rabbit. Example, we can think so. The plant receives energy from the sun and the plant will be eaten by, the plant prepares its food in the form of starch with the help of 4 elements. Yesterday we told, with the help of 4 elements: water, sunlight, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll. These are the 4 elements used by a plant to prepare its food. The prepared food is called glucose or starch. That glucose or starch is eaten by an animal. For example, a rabbit. It is eaten by a rabbit or a chicken, whatever it might be. It is eaten by animal, a plant-eating animal. Okay, the energy in the plant is transferred to the animal. An animal will get energy by eating the plant. It will get energy and it will run, it will jump, it will do whatever it needs. But how a flesh-eating animal will get energy? For suppose lion and tiger, they won't eat plants, no? Do lion and tiger eat plants, children? Respond to my questions through the chat. option? No. The animals. The leaves, suppose we taught the grass is eaten by rabbit. The rabbit is the it receives the energy. Very good. The answers has been coming from Ritesh and Neeraj. It's good part, children. It's a good try. You can start it. You can start it like this, children. And so thus the food chain is interlinked. We grow plants. Plants are eaten by animals. Animals are eaten by, again, flesh-eating animals. These chain will form like this. A link. Chain is nothing but linkage. All this chain is called as a food chain. The forms a kind of a chain where energy flows. Here you can note the point, children, the definition of a food chain. Chain where energy flows from the sun to plant and then to animals in the form of food is called a food chain. I'm just repeating the definition for you once again, children. Chain where energy flows from the sun to plants and then to animals in the form of food is called as food chain. Amreen, please make a note. Like this, through the food, the animals and plants are interlinked. And coming to the part of exchange of gases. This picture is related for the exchange of gases, children. Plants need carbon dioxide to prepare food, while animals need oxygen to breathe. Animals breathe out carbon dioxide, which is used by plants. In return, plants release oxygen for animals to breathe. Here is a chain. Here is a circle reaction. A circle reaction between animals and plants. Plants will intake carbon dioxide to prepare its own food. We came to know that 4 elements are required by a plant. I am repeating it again for you, children. 4 elements are required by a plant to prepare the food. Water, sunlight, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll. So it inhales, it takes the air through. You have to answer this question, children. It takes the air through stomata. Stomata. So, and it releases carbon dioxide outside. It releases oxygen inside and it exhales oxygen outside. We humans and animals, we both will take oxygen inside and we exhale carbon dioxide. This is a cyclic reaction between the gases exchanging between plants and animals. Plants and animals. We intake oxygen and release carbon dioxide, and plants will intake the released carbon dioxide from us, exhale oxygen out. So here, you can see a cyclic process between them. The inhalation and exhalation and the gases using by the plants and animals. Some amazing different plants. Here we can see this is up to the topic how the plants and animals are interdependent with each other, children, and the aspects of food, they are interdependent, and the aspects of gases also, they are interdependent. Some amazing different plants. Let's go to the next topic. Some amazing different plants. Cactus. A cactus does not have leaves. A cactus does not have leaves. It has leaves that are reduced to spines, serving to protect the loss of water. Its green stem makes food. Some plants are different, children. When we look, some plants are different. Suppose cactus. Even you don't have a look at cactus, you can see aloe vera plants. Aloe vera plants at your gardenings. You can see some aloe vera plants at your gardenings. They are also doesn't have any leaves. They'll have a structure like this with small thorns. Why these thorns? Protect others from the sunny air. More water. They need water, but rainfall is so less. They'll preserve the water. That's why they don't possess any leaves, and the stem itself prepares the food with the help of sunlight wants to protect itself. Coming to the Venus flytrap. Here is a plant, Venus flytrap. It is both a producer and a carnivore. It produces the food, but it is a carnivore. Carnivorous means it eats insects. Have you ever seen a plant eating insects, children? Insects will eat plants. Animals will eat plants. Whether a plant eats insects, do it have a mouth, children? Do a plant have a mouth? This is a small question for you. Do a plant have a mouth, children? No, a plant doesn't have a mouth. But Venus trap can eat insects. This is an interesting element, children. It can eat insects. It gets energy from the sun and transfers into food with the help of photosynthesis. As we know, it also has a very unique feeding habit, and it is dependent on insects for nutrients. Of course, it prevents its food with the help of photosynthesis process we learned in the previous class, but it depends for nutrients by eating insects. It catches its prey. Prey is nothing but the food it eats. The food it eats is known as prey. Mainly insects, and traps them in its dead leaves. These are its leaves, children. The Venus flytrap looks like this. When an insect comes inside its leaves, it closes its leaves. It closes its leaves and it will eat it for the sake of its nutrients. This is the only plant that which eats food. Like this, some of the plants are there. Sundrew, pitcher. These are the other plants. The brother of Neeraj, please don't disturb him. He's just listening to something else, right? You have to encourage your young ones that they are listening. So these are a few plants which depend on insects. Just now we gone through about cactus plants. Again, Venus flytraps, the plants which depends on insects, which eat insects. These are very dangerous plants, children. We don't even find here. Some in thick, dense forest they will be. Non-green plants. Just now, not just now, we all know that green plants prepare their food. Why the green color is present in plants? In the early of the lesson, we came to know that due to the presence of a pigment chlorophyll, the plants are green in color, and with the help of chlorophyll only, they will prepare their food. But some plants are not green in color. Let's see. Let's see what are those plants. These plants do not have chlorophyll. Yes, due to the absence of chlorophyll only, they are not green in color. These plants are also referred to as fungi. These plants are called fungi plants. They grow on dead and decaying plants and animals. They also get their food from these dead and decaying living organisms. For example, moles and mushrooms. You may not see moles, but you can see mushrooms. It is a favorite food, right? Nowadays, it consists of more protein, and these are a preferred diet. Mushroom is the preferred diet as a healthy food. So these plants are not green in color because due to the absence of chlorophyll. The chlorophyll only is the pigment which makes all the plants to keep in green in color. They grow on dead plants, plants which are dead. They grow on dead plants and dead animals. By that, they will receive the food and nutrients which are required for their growth. These non-green plants are also called as fungi. These non-green plants are also called as fungi. We came to know about three different and weird plants like cactus, Venus flytrap, non-green plants. Okay, do you know the plants that obtain nutrients from dead and decaying parts in animals are also called as not only fungi, children, they are also called as saprophytic plants. Yes, children, they are also called as saprophytic. Non-green plants have two names. One is fungi and other one is saprophytic plants. Please, today's task I'll give you in the form of a message. This is the recap, children. We have completed our lesson. Let's just have a recap today. The leaf of a plant is green in color because of the presence of a pigment called a chlorophyll. Just now we have said why the fungi plants are not green in color. Because the absence of the pigment chlorophyll. Chlorophyll only makes the plants to be green in color. The chlorophyll in leaves helps to make food for plants. Yes, there are not only chlorophyll, other three elements also there that which helps the plants to make the food. What are the four elements, children? Water, sunlight, carbon dioxide, and chlorophyll. These are the four elements which helps the leaf to prepare food for plants. The main parts of leaves are leaf blade, midrib, side wings, and stomata. Transportation of food, water, minerals, etc. required for plants, and stomata. Stomata exchange of gases, intake of carbon, oxygen. Stomata is used for exchange of gases, and leaf blade of water, minerals, and all. Plants make food with the help of cells are interdependent on each other. Yes, today we covered this topic of interdependence. Here they have given a word for our children. Please note it down. Please note it down. I'll just repeat it for you. Chlorophyll, a green pigment in the plant leaves. Leaf blade, the flat part of a leaf. Midrib, the main veins that runs through the center of the leaf. Leaf apex, the tip of the leaf. Photosynthesis, you might have noted the definition clearly, even though here they have given another definition for you. The process in which plants uses light to convert water and carbon dioxide into food. Insectivorous plants, the carnivorous plants that trap and kill insects for food. See children, this plant, Venus flytrap, and these kinds of plants are known as insectivorous plants. These are also called as insectivorous plants. And these non-green plants are called as fungi or saprophytic plants. Fungi or saprophytic plants. This is up to the today's lesson, children. Tomorrow, let's have a look at the objectives. Objectives given here.